So today is the day after one of the great big storms, I guess, with all the tornadoes and stuff. I actually had no idea we were going to be having such bad weather. Nobody told me. I live out in the middle of nowhere, so it kind of just happened, and I had to prepare for it as it was happening. So it got pretty crazy last night. Luckily, there wasn't a whole lot of damage. I got a couple things out in the yard. There's a bunch of branches and crap like that out. And my shed that my dad built me is actually, it actually fell over. So I have a friend who's coming over right now. He's going to help me lift it up and put it back in its place. So, yeah, this is my beloved shed that my dad built me. And as you can see, there's a little bit of damage right there. I don't know what the front looks like. I'm really hoping that there's no real damage. But yeah, what we're going to do is I guess we're just going to get some, I think it's plumber's tape, and we're going to wrap it around these posts and then connect it. Oh boy. Oh no, I hope that's okay. Oh no. Oh shit. Wow. Oh man. Okay, well anyway, we're just going to try to connect it to these posts so that way it doesn't fall forward again. I just really hope the front's okay. So there's not a whole lot of damage. I had a bunch of stuff out in the yard that was just flying everywhere. All my flower pots and there's branches, just like debris all over. The 100, 200-year-old apple tree that's basically falling apart. So thankfully not too much damage. But yeah, my patio set from my dad, some of the chairs were like strewn throughout the yard, so I just grabbed them and I put some of them, and the glass table, I put that up against the side of the house to protect it because obviously I don't want that breaking. That was a special gift from my dad, the birthday gift. What was that, a beer can? So this isn't mine. It's someone's in my yard. That's really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go and bush light, even more gross. I'm gonna actually open up the root cellar and kind of set some things up. That's pretty much our basement because we don't have a basement. Like, you can go underneath the house, but if you've seen what it looks like underneath the house, you wouldn't want to go under there either because it is just what? Okay. I don't see anything. It's probably just a bird, you guys. So this table flipped over. I had some other things that were around the yard. Of course, there's some branches and then another one and just all over. The greenhouse, though, has actually been doing really well throughout all these high wind storms. What is it? I bet you don't even know. You just joined in. So, yeah. Come on, Cairo. You're not supposed to be out here. You're going. Come on. Shake a leg. Get moving. Come on. Move it. Come on. Keep going. Don't you want some celery? I got some nasty celery for you. Come on. Somebody will enjoy it. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let me see. Just a piece of celery. I got some carrots too. Cairo, you shouldn't have gotten out. Now you can't have any of the treats. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Well, my main concern last night was actually this chickshaw. I didn't want it to fly away. This other one, actually, since it's on the ground, mostly on the ground, I wasn't really worried about it. But I came out here after the storm was over and all the craziness, crazy winds, and the chickshaw was completely like on its back because the kickstand kicked out from behind it, and then all the chickens were like in the lower part, like huddled up. So I came out and then I put a brick and tried to fix it. But yeah, so I had to put this cinder block underneath there with the kickstand to make it more level, so that way it doesn't tilt back again. I'm gonna go ahead and check on the root cellar. Hey, got a few layers in there. Oh no, the nesting box. Yeah, I need to fix that. So there's a reason why we don't like going in the root cellar. One of them being it's pitch black, and there's just lots of spiders. We rarely ever go in here. There's shelves with like mason jars and stuff, but yeah, it's not really a fun place to be. Uh-oh. Oh no, that whole side's coming up. Oh God. Oh. God, that was hard to open. That was really hard to open, actually. Ugh, it's just crap flying everywhere. Jeez, yeah, and then that obviously is not supposed to be like that. The other one broke. These doors are at least pretty strong. Hopefully they don't shut behind me. I hate going in here. Oh my God, my friend's here already. I need to go and greet him, but yeah. So, yeah, it's not a good place to go in the middle of the night in pitch black darkness. So I got the flashlight on. Check this out though. There's is that mold? Oh crap, what is that? What the freaking crap is this? I thought this was snow. I'm starting to wonder if this is mold right here. What do you think this is? It's white stuff. I thought it was snow until I touched it. It's fuzzy. Yeah, maybe that's weird. I don't know what the hell that is. God. Yeah, here's all those jars. Oh no! What the hell? It's a nest. A mouse nest. Gotta be. Can't be a bird's nest. Oh, that's nice. Good to know. Look at that. I just need to figure out a way to put some light in here. You know what? Some kind of battery powered light, I guess. It's like old newspaper up there. Look at that. All throughout.
It's not old.
I think this was here before my dad got it, and then he like revamped it, I guess. I don't think he messed with this. I think he just did the doors.
What does it say?
So it's some kind of
It's just basically deposit salt left over.
okay, because I touched it and I was like, oh God. I just assumed it was like some kind of snow or whatever.
Yeah, like
That looks like hazard. And then these came off of the top. Tell you what though, it definitely makes me more grateful for everything that I do have. Just waking up and seeing that everything is as I left it the day before just makes me feel extremely grateful. Yeah, you don't ever want to take anything for granted. That's for sure. I know a lot of people have already lost their homes and their lives even just in the past day. And You know, my house is built in like 1890, so it's super old. It's been here for a very long time. You know, and last night my dad was saying on the phone, because he called me and he said, "Oh, your house has been there for hundreds of years or whatever." And he's like, "Well, you never know." Dad doesn't help at all. But yeah, I'm gonna look around for some chairs. Maybe I got some that I can put in the root cellar. What are you doing? You nosy, ain't you? Hey, hi, sweetie. Where you going? She's such a small chicken. Uh, yeah. So there's not a whole lot of damage. It's just the top. I'm gonna have to reattach those little spoke things, the other two. But minimal damage. So I'm really grateful. So we've got these braces on the back, or I can't think of what they're called, but we used them on the greenhouse too. So it's pretty dang sturdy. Shouldn't be going anywhere. Well, it's a tool shed. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put all this stuff back in there. So this is how it's secured. Feels pretty strong on there. Go around, show the back. So it is not going anywhere. Right. Yeah. Okay, I need to put all my tools back in here now. All right. Back in business. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this supposed to go on like that? Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. I forgot there's this thing right here. Hey, it lines up. Okay. And then okay. I don't think you can hear it on camera, but there's actually thunder right now. Off in the south, I can hear it just on and on and on. Yeah, this morning when the wind picked back up, after Zach left to go to work, it was about 4:15, and the wind was picking back up, and I was already getting like anxious because I do not want to have to go through what I went through last night, chasing the cats around, trying to find both of them to put them in a carrying case and bring them outside. And I could just feel the walls, especially in the bedroom. I could feel them like pushing inward from, it was just so windy, it was so strong that you could feel it like coming through the house. And I really thought that we were seriously going to be dealing with a tornado, like it was the end. It was really that bad. Honestly, it's a miracle that everything is okay here. It's crazy. So hearing thunder off in the distance right now behind me in the south. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see what happens tonight. But I wanted to be prepared this time because last night I was not prepared. I basically just threw a bunch of my my stuff in a book bag and just tried to get ready to go outside. I mean, yeah, it's just crazy. I'm gonna probably go plant some seeds. I got some more seed starting mix today. So, yeah, and I've got a nice little setup in my office area. I've got some more seedlings sprouting, so I'm really happy about that. I just hope everything goes well, you know, here and for everyone that's having to deal with the crazy weather. Seriously wild. Basketball hoop fell over. Bench fell over. It's drastically colder today than yesterday. Yesterday I think was like 83. Today I think is 58 maybe. So it's kind of a drop. I was ready to tan. Yeah, I was excited. I was already getting ready to get my tan on. I tan pretty quick. I don't know if it's the Albanian in me. I think it's kind of interesting how terrifying last night was. And then I get out on the trails this morning and you hear all the birds just chirping and singing and like nothing even happened. Yeah, and it's neat because now you see a lot of new growth, flowers and things starting to come up out of the ground after all that rain. Um, it makes me think of like the law of polarity. I always think of that. Anytime something bad happens, I always think, well, there's the opposite too. There's always something good. So, yeah, it's just kind of a neat thing to ponder.